That's your soul saying, oh.
Hello guys, thank you for joining me today for this beautiful twin flame reading. I do hope you're well and you're staying focused, believing and trusting what you already know. So I'm going to use the Soul Coaching Oracle deck, what your soul wants you to know, to see what the Divine Masculine's current energy is, how they're feeling, what they're experiencing today. Then I'll go on to you Divine Feminines as well, to see what your energy is and what the guidance that you need to hear today to help support what energy you're in and what you're going through right now. So I'm going to start shuffling. Thank you to all of you for the love and support that you give me. I'm so very grateful, guys. And if any of you guys are interested in any of the services that I offer, everything that you need to know is in the description box down below. And if you are new, I do use the labels Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine, because that's how I channel. Please don't be offended. Just put it into your situation, how it resonates with you. I do realise it's just energy. So let's see, what is it that we need to know today about the Divine Masculine's current energy, how they're feeling, what they're experiencing. Because as you know, energy changes all the time. So that is why I like to do a daily reading. What's going on with the Divine Masculine's energy, how they're feeling, what they're experiencing. Nice, clear message, please. Whoops. Simplicity. They're making their life simple with this simplicity, because life is simple. It's only their heads, the ego, the chatter that goes on and makes it so complicated. When we're just being, life is so simple. And at the bottom of the deck is success, and this is going to bring so much success to the Divine Masculines, this simplicity. This is what they're working through today. And this is a bit like prioritise as well. They're prioritising their life, putting things in order, doing what matters, what's important to them, and then just releasing and letting go of the rest. And it's about releasing again the clutter that has been wearing them down so much, and removing clutter around them as well, so they can make space for the new. This is like organisation, just organising things so that, you know, when we're organised and when we feel like we've had a good sort out, a good clear out in our heads and, you know, things in our home, things that are around us, we can feel, we do feel like we can think straight. We just feel so re-energized. We just feel so refreshed. And simplicity is also just being themselves, being comfortable with themselves, without this complication of thinking this about themselves, that about themselves. So, you know, again, prioritising things, what really is important to them, and putting those things first in their life. And some of the things that they used to worry about are taking a back seat now. So next I'm going to be using the soul connections when two hearts meet, to see what wants to come through as well with this simplicity. And it is bringing success to the Divine Masculines. What else is it we need to know today about the Divine Masculine's current energy, how they're feeling, what they're experiencing? Nice, clear message, please. What else do we need to know? Rekindle, yeah. Every relationship has magical moments that can be rekindled, and that's why I just said being re-energized because of this simplicity. They're putting things in, you know, with importance, what really is important, and they're realizing so much what is important to them now because they're in their truth. Because they're putting things in order, they're realising how important this relationship is. And rejoice, embrace your loving connection and rejoice. Yeah, celebrate this relationship. You know, they're remembering what it was like in that moment with you, that special moment, and they want that to happen again. They want to fire up this relationship again, restart it, and to experience more and more of those special moments that they've had with you that they're remembering today. This is about reconciliation, coming together, starting fresh, because they've adjusted their life. They've made their life so much more simple. They've removed the things that were complicated, that was weighing them down, that was toxic, that was negative. And they want to celebrate. They're feeling this celebration about this relationship, understanding there is something to celebrate, that it is so important, and that does come first by them having this relationship with themselves, that love is so important in their life, and they want more and more of those special moments they've already had with you. And if you haven't had those moments yet, about having these special moments with you, with freedom, without that toxicity or the complications. Those illusions have been worked through now. They're not there. So let's see what else wants to come through today. It is the full moon in Sagittarius as well. So if you haven't checked that reading out, guys, go and check it out. And I hope you're coping, because it is very intense during these times of the moon cycle. So I hope you're well. So next, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the Mother Mary Oracle deck to see what wants to come through for the Divine Masculine's energy. They're really cute, this deck. And then I'll go on to the communication. So let's see what else is going on today with the Divine Masculines, how they're feeling, what they're experiencing today. Nice clear message. Let's see. Such beautiful cards. I'm being drawn to this card. Beautiful picture. Our Lady who sends the angels. With a pure heart, free from any intentions of other than manifesting the Divine Mother's love, call the angels who love all beings unconditionally. Ask for help for yourself and for all you feel inspired to pray for, including those you know are in need of assistance but perhaps lack of spiritual skillfulness to help themselves. Pray with the relief in your heart that this is born of total trust. And at the bottom of the deck we have Our Lady Manifest Miracles. Our Lady of Manifest Miracles, so vast is the scale of divine intelligence unfolding in perfect wisdom throughout the universe that our mind cannot grasp it. Miraculous grace is unfathomable to anything other than the trusting heart that needs to no explanation. Offer up your fears, doubts and reasons why something cannot heal. Then your soul can receive the blessings of the Sacred Heart that holds resolution for all matters within its kind genius. So the Divine Masculines are manifesting miracles because they've made their life so simple. So simple. And they're giving up this fear and doubt of wondering how certain things are going to happen. How's that going to work? What about this? They're handing all that over and trusting in God, which is manifesting miracles for the Divine Masculines. The things that they never thought were possible. They're not trying to figure things out, they're just going for it and manifesting with love. And we've got manifesting coming through here as well. And they're manifesting with pure, clear love intentions. They're calling upon this support, this help as well from higher power to help them and to help other people maybe around them. Loving unconditionally as well. Loving unconditionally is what you and your Divine Masculine, you're on this path. It's what you're learning, being on this journey. And they're not fearful about the fear of it not happening, they're not fearful of that. They're letting go of all that, trusting. And we can manifest, like I said, so easily when we simplify our life with this simplicity. We're just so open. We're just being and allowing. So let's see what the Divine Masculines would love to share and express from their true selves today. So I'm going to use the Silence deck from beautiful Liz to see what else wants to come through for this reading. So what is it the Divine Masculines would love to share and express to the Divine Feminines? And I know it's important for you guys that are experiencing, that one flew out, silence. These messages are really important. So let's see what that one wants to say. I'm acting crazy because I'm jealous. So they're acting crazy because they're jealous today. Amongst being in this energy as well. Something that they're having to work through. Because they want to be the one that's with you. They want to be close to you. And they're very curious about what you're up to as well. And it does make them feel like going crazy. They want to be the one that's walking past you in the street. They want to be the one that's just close by, near you, and experiencing, some of the things that you're doing in your life as well, where you've changed. They want to be part of that. Please trust that I'll find my way, yeah. You inspire me to follow my dreams, yeah. Even though they're feeling jealous and they're like, going crazy about this, you inspire them to follow their dreams because they know that you're following your dreams. And as I said, they want to be part of that. And they could be jealous because they don't know who's around you, what you're up to. And it's driving them bonkers. But they're saying as well, please trust me. I'm finding myself. Please trust me that I will find my way. I will find my way, no matter what. Because I want to be the one that's close to you. I'm jealous of anyone that's near you. And I want to be part of your dreams. And you being you inspires me to go for my own dreams too. So next I'm going to be using my new deck, Divine Masculine Secrets, to see what's going to come through. My stomach is making some crazy noises today, so to excuse that, guys. That one flipped. I love you more than you would ever know. I'm sorry I lied to you and this caused you so much pain, yeah. I'm so sorry that I lied to you. And I've created this pain. I didn't want you to feel this pain. I'm so sorry. And what else wants to come through? I'm overcoming my fears. There you go. I'm overcoming my fears. I'm feeling jealous, but I'm overcoming it. I'm working through this. I'm finding myself, and I'm finding my way back to who I truly am. And I want you to trust me that I'll find my way back to you, which is home. And at the bottom of the deck is love yourself so I can love you too. That is so special, isn't it? And that is what I say to you guys all the time. When you're trusting in what you already know, when you're being truthful, trusting this love, that is you loving yourself. And when you're focusing on yourself and letting go of this control of thinking that you've got to do this and you've got to do that towards your Divine Masculine, when you're just giving to yourself, having this relationship with self and God, that is you loving yourself. And that is allowing you to receive love from your Divine Masculine so they can love you too. Before, you wanted your Divine Masculine to show you love, to be their authentic self, to express themselves. But they were unable to do that because your heart was blocked. You had this protection over it. You wasn't allowing yourself to receive because you was overgiving, too busy overgiving, thinking that you've got to do this, thinking you've got to do that. And you were in a place of fear. You weren't feeling worthy and you weren't just feeling deserving of this love because of your behaviour of how you used to be towards your divine masculine and other areas of your life. You weren't putting yourself first and you weren't loving yourself. So that is why your divine masculine wasn't able to love yourself, because they weren't loving themselves, because their heart was blocked as well, because you're one. And I know that sounds very complicated, and it is very deep, because we're so used to looking at the physical person as separate from us. But this is what we have to remember on this journey, is we're not separate, we're one. You need to deal with yourself. Focus on where your energy's at, how you're feeling. Dealing with yourself is dealing with your divine masculine, because you're one and you're giving love to your divine masculine. You're loving your divine masculine so much by loving yourself. And we find that so hard to do. We're so used to being able to love everybody else but ourselves. But no, that has to change. It does have to change, and that's what you are changing. And that is why that message is so special. Love yourself so I can love you too. Because when you respect yourself, when you love yourself, you're showing me that you're worthy of this love. That you want to be loved, because you're giving the love to yourself first. And that's what's the most important thing. And this is what this journey is about. And that is why your divine masculine come into your life. It was a gift from God to share with you the greatest love of all, and that is to love yourself. And by you loving yourself, your divine masculine loves themselves, and then they come and reflect that back to you. So let's see what's going on with you today, divine feminines, what you need to know. And so today I'm going to be using the soul coaching deck, what your soul wants you to know, to see what's going to come through. What is it the divine feminines are feeling today? What's their current energy, how they're feeling, and what is the guidance and the support for the divine feminines today? Nice clear message, please. Oops, didn't do that very well, did I, guys? Let's do that again. Let's see. Truth. Stay in your truth, which is loving yourself. And when you're in your truth, your divine masculine will be in their truth, and they will speak their truth. You're going to get this truth, so keep speaking your truth by trusting in what you already know. And a lot of the time when we see truth, or when I say to you, speak your truth, we think, well, yeah, of course I'm truthful. I don't tell lies, or I'm not dishonest to people. I'm talking about how you're speaking to yourself. Are you speaking with truth to yourself? Are you living your life with truth? Are you choosing yourself in your life, or are you just acting like a robot, going along with what everybody else is saying and speaking your truth to other people but not yourself? Are you talking to a load of rubbish to yourself? Are you putting yourself down? How are you communicating to yourself? Observe all of those things, because when you're in your truth, living your life in your truth, that is what your divine masculine is. And have faith, which goes along with truth. When you're doubting, when you're feeling, when you're saying you're going crazy, I've got all this wrong, nothing's happening, this isn't working for me, and I'm not seeing the results from my divine masculine, that isn't you being in your truth. And I know we all do it. I do it. Of course I do. We get those days where the fear is heightened and we talk a load of rubbish and we go off on one. But that isn't being in our truth. So be careful about how you're communicating to yourself, if you're putting yourself down, or are you saying, well, I've got it wrong, I'm no good at, I must have made all this up. Just be aware of how you're thinking and stay in your truth. So I really do hope that you've enjoyed this reading, and you understand what's going on with the divine masculine's current energy, and it's been support for you, what you need to know. If you're experiencing a lot of fear at the moment, to stay in your truth. If any of you guys are wanting any extra support, any of the services that I offer, all the information is in the description box down below. And if you are new and you haven't subscribed, don't forget to subscribe, like and share, because it really does help my channel grow. And thank you to all of you for the love and support that you give me. I love you all so very much. I'm so grateful for each one of you, and I really truly mean that. And I'm sending you all so much love, my support, my strength and light. And I love you all so very much. See ya.
Oh, what's your soul saying?